Hey everybody, welcome back to Infinite Realms. We're getting it on with season number 6 today. And I have made us a to-do list of things that need to get done. Okay, so what do we got to do? We got a villager tower. We got to expand the iron farm, then we got to cover that iron farm. I keep running out of rockets, so we need to make a creeper farm, sugarcane farm, so we can have just a million rockets, never run out, always be good, always flying around. We need a gold farm. We need a piglin trading depot. Need that so we can get lots and lots of gravel. Sand, not too big of an issue. We got lots and lots of sand around here. We're going to be doing a lot of terraforming in the near future, so we'll have plenty of sand. And once we get all of that set up, we can make a concrete farm. And what else do we got to do? We got to make Nether Portals pretty in the overworld and in the Nether. Because this guy, he's just been sitting there. And it's kind of the same thing on the nether roof too. We gotta make it look good. And then, finally, roads. I am completely awful at making roads. So that, I think, will probably be the biggest challenge of all of these things, which is kind of interesting, since a lot of these are pretty big farms that have to be done. But roads. Roads are going to be the challenging point. So, the villager tower is actually already done. Look at that, check it out. We got a pretty little tower over here. And I did that on a live stream, so if you want to see more things like that in the future, go check me out on Twitch. But, right now, we can give you the condensed little 2-minute version of that as a build-in, and we'll give you a pretty little shader-filled time-lapse. Okay, so here is the inside of the completed tower. See, it goes up pretty high, and we got several floors in here. So it's missing all of the redstone right now because I do not have the materials for all of the redstone. And that's going to be a whole separate grind that I'm going to have to do. But basically how this is going to work is that there will be a path. Can't quite see it right now, but there'll be a path right along here that all of the villagers will walk along after they drop down from the villager breeder all the way up there at the top. They'll fall down and they'll get moved into the little crossway here. They'll have little workstations sitting right here. And then they'll just live right here for forever. Each of these floors can hold 15 villagers. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1 we're standing on is 6. So we got 6 floors total, times 15 villagers per floor. It's a total of 90 villagers. So that's a lot of work in front of me right now. Because I'll have to get all those trades set up. I think I'll probably start with all of the enchanted books. That's probably the most useful. But then we can make sure we get all of our masons set up so we can have lots and lots of building materials. We'll also need the blacksmith set up so we can have tools. We need the armor smith set up so we can have armor. But yeah, I think that's not a project for today. And I still need to move in the villagers. So how this design works is, oh, we need to break out the hoe again. But basically, 2 farmers will be up here. There's going to be, how many beds does it take? It takes 4 beds that go over here. Then they gather up all their potatoes, carrots, whatever it is I have enough of to throw in here. They make their baby. The baby goes and tries to run to the bed because villager babies love to jump on beds. He tries to jump on the bed, falls down our little chute here, and ends up going through one of these, landing into a workstation and taking a job. And we'll have to kind of connect this up too, because right now there's not really a good way in here. And we'll have to make stairs going up. It's still a work in progress, but I think just building the outside was the hard part. So hard part accomplished. We can move on to the next bit, which I'll actually show you real quick, because it's already completed too. I've done a little bit of AFKing over here overnight. So this is the iron farm. And here was the single module that we had before. And now it's expanded out to 1, 2, 3 more modules. So we have much, much larger iron output now. And you can see some redstone down here. I've actually cleaned this up a bit too from what I had earlier. So now everything actually sorts properly. So you can see just from one overnight session, that is a lot of iron. 2.5 double chests of iron. What else do we got? We got, that's like a shulker full of poppies essentially. And this I just had, it was already there. We haven't actually gotten to the bone meal part. But once all of these 3 chests fill up, this one has a filter for poppies. This one also has a filter for poppies. But once this one, once these chests fill, all the poppies will go into this filter, which go into a composter, which will turn them into bone meal. So I think 3 chests full of poppies is enough for, I don't know, basically forever, and then the rest can just be turned into bone meal. Might need to expand out the bone meal collection a little bit, but it'll be a while before we have to worry about that. But yeah, so that's the iron farm done, complete. It still needs some sort of building for it. But we got that on the wall, so let's actually go to the wall real quick and we can mark off these 2 tasks completed. Let's see, so we got the villager tower done. Expand iron farm done. What else do we got to do? So we need to cover the iron farm. That's not a today problem. That is going to take quite a bit more effort to do. Can't quite see it from here. Creeper farm, again, not a today problem. That's also going to require a bit more effort. Sugarcane farm, gold farm, not today projects. The piglin trading depot, that is kind of dependent on the gold farm. Concrete farm is kind of dependent on the piglin trading depot. So what do we want to work on today? That kind of leaves nether portals and roads. So I think we might actually take on the task of the nether portal. Let's actually go take a look at that real quick too. We'll check it out on the outside here and the inside. Okay, let's head into the nether. Okay, so I have these 2 portals. This one is the one that goes to the city area. It may end up moving, I'm not entirely sure yet. Then we have the second one that goes directly to my house. Again, this one might move. Probably not, though. I think I kind of like where it is. And then over here, we have our spawn island, or our shopping district portal. And we've had some people working on the shopping district and getting that all cleaned up. Kind of converting all of that mycelium into nice, pretty green grass. They've started terraforming a little bit to flatten it out. And adding some nice paths and roads. So over here, I actually just noticed this earlier today. This is the Lost Yeti. He is a new member on the server, so in the comments, why don't you give him a big ol' welcome and go check out his channel too. Yeah, he's been quite busy, and I think he's the only person that actually has any sort of pretty portal setup. So it looks like he's also started a roadway going off towards our shopping district and our more central area. Yeah, I think what we want to do now is I'll go gather up some materials and we'll make some pretty portals. So back in a flash. So I got to thinking that I wanted to plan this out just a little bit more. So I ended up coming over to my creative world that we saw in last episode, where I kind of started planning out the whole city layout. So you can actually see the tower in here that we just built. And a new nether portal. So our current nether portal is actually over here. Maybe? Does it not exist? Interesting. This must be an old enough backup that doesn't have the nether portal there. Well, this is where the nether portal would be. This is where I want the nether portal. I think putting it kind of more into like this red circle, I was kind of planning to be like the city center. So I think it'd be a really good idea to put the nether portal in the city center. And that also kind of led to me thinking of another pretty cool idea. What if each of these buildings has like a little like sub-basement type thing that also has another portal? And we kind of have like an underground subway system in here that links to all of the portals. And then on the nether roof side, we actually have, that's not the nether roof. We'll have to fix that. But on the nether roof side, we actually go ahead and put a bunch of portals on the roof too, so that like the subway system that's underground also actually functions and gets you to your location a lot quicker. So have like labels for each of the buildings and the kind of like pseudo subway stops. So I think that could be a really cool idea, and if anybody else wants to expand on the roof too into like the pseudo subway system, they can hook up their portals to it as well. But I think that's going to be a much bigger project and bigger task than I was initially planning for this episode. But I really like that idea, so I'll spend a little bit more time thinking about that, figuring out how I want to do it, come up with a couple of designs that I might like, and get onto that next time. So we're gonna scrap this project for now, but we will return. Okay, we're back in the survival world, and since we're not going to be working on our nether portal subway system for now, let's actually go ahead and take a look at the shopping district, because quite a bit of it has changed since I've last been there. And I need to check my shop for all those fancy diamond profits. So let's see what's new. Okay, so all of this is new. So we actually have a spawning area now instead of just a portal sitting in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I guess that doesn't actually go anywhere. Looks like we have a board. The shopping district project, helping the community be better. Everything will be great. Oh, where does this go? Oh, it's like a little planning and work up to the shopping district. Yeah, so I know I talked about getting to this at some point, but I followed the directions. So this actually points directly to my shop, which gave me some coordinates, which actually take me to... I think that is not what we wanted. That mushroom right there, I think. Is it that mushroom? Let's go look. Yes, this mushroom. So, write your name here on the wall and we will contact you. So, Common Virus has found it. I found it. I am still waiting to be contacted. I have not heard anything as of yet. I don't know if that means I did something wrong, or if whoever is running the Fireflies just hasn't gotten back to me yet. I don't know. If you're watching my video, let me know. This is the future site of Matt and Yeti shop. Looks like they're making good progress. I have no idea what they plan on selling, but we'll probably find out soon enough. And here's my shop. Let's go ahead and check out profits on iron. Not great. Ooh, 25 diamonds. That's pretty good. And nothing there. So I'll have to restock that. Luckily, I have lots and lots of iron in my ender chest. So let's grab a few of these and we can restock real quick. So I'm still thinking that now that I have essentially quadrupled my iron output, I should probably reduce prices? Maybe? Question mark? Right now it's 1 diamond per 16. And if I'm producing this at such ridiculous rates right now, should I be kind? Should I lower prices? Should I make this be like 1 diamond per 32? Or should we go even better and do like 1 diamond per 64? I'm still unsure on that. But yeah, that's the shop. Here, I can actually show you. So this is where the Fireflies have hidden a sign. So it says, "Congratulations, but it gets much harder. Soon the real trials begin." And then those coordinates to that mushroom. So again, I don't know if I did something wrong there or what, but we'll wait and see. Hopefully whoever the Fireflies are does indeed get back to me. Let's see. Do I need more shulkers? I feel like I always need more shulkers. We'll buy a couple of shulkers again. 2 diamonds each. Let's grab grab 4 more for now. And then I think I'm also going to go grab some emeralds, because we're going to have villagers soon. And having emeralds is going to be a massive help for all of the starting of getting them all going, making sure I get all the trades that I want. So let's take a look at the totem and emerald shop. Excuse me, the emerald and totem shop. Let's see, 3 diamonds per 32 emerald blocks. And there are none. These are all totems. Okay. I guess we're not gonna get emeralds. So I'll just have to do that the old-fashioned way. But yeah, I think right here is kind of a good point to call it the end of an episode. So hopefully in the next episode, there'll be even more changes, even more green grass on the island here. Hopefully a couple more shops will have popped up by then, since we got one in progress over here. And I know I have some plans for some shops too, but kind of want to get some other projects underway and finished before then. But yeah, we'll end the episode there. Thanks for watching. And as always, if you liked what you see, hit that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. See you all in the next episode.